I think one of our concerns right now with the new government, there are two things that we are focused on. One is that the higher education sector needs to really focus on quality and not quantity. We have expanded our university system during the last several years, uh, but we haven't focused enough on quality. And I don't mean just a quality assurance process where we all fill lots of papers and photocopy lots of papers and tick boxes. Was also part of that process not very long ago, but real quality. And so that we ensure that the students who leave our universities are ready to face the world with confidence. And so for the next few years, this is what we really want to do, Vice Chancellor, to really ensure that the quality of our programs are world class, and that we become not just undergraduate teaching universities, but postgraduate teaching universities, and also become centers of excellence in research. For this, we also think that we need to invest in our faculty. So to encourage our faculty to go for postgraduate studies, encourage our faculty to do research, and all in many ways to contribute to the development of the country, to contribute to the development of society. So in that sense, the way we are approaching higher education is that we are not looking to expand, but we are looking to really invest in quality improvement. So that's one thing. The second thing is that, as you know, we are proposing education reforms for the school sector, because I think many of you would agree that we can't be satisfied with the undergraduate we are getting to the university, right? I mean, the quality of the undergraduate, the basic skills needed to be in the university are not there. I myself, when I was teaching in the university, often found that I was teaching them, our students, things that they should have learned in school. But because the schools are not doing or unable to deliver their job properly, universities are becoming almost like we have to spend about 1 year trying to catch up with what they should have learned in schools. And this is having a big impact on our higher education system. So we have focused on really changing the education system for schools to make sure that when a child leaves school, they are equipped either for the world of work or for higher education. And then the universities can get on with what they have to do, which is to produce proper undergraduates and postgraduates. So this is the reform that we are trying to implement from next year. Also, this again I spoke with the Vice Chancellor, we really want to change this mindset in our country where all of us tell our children basically that they only have two career options. Either you become a doctor or you become an engineer. Then if you can't become a doctor or engineer, maybe you can become a lawyer, and if you're a woman, maybe you can do teaching, right? These are the only career options we give our children. But the country needs many more professions. Country needs much more than just doctors, engineers to run this country and to take us to the next level. So in the school system itself, we are trying to introduce students or let the student understand that there are many career paths available to them, many ways in which they can succeed in society. And we want the higher education institutions to start responding to those changes and not also think in very conventional ways. To be honest, we want the 17 state universities to really focus on academic work and research, and let the professional kind of degrees to go through the vocational training, let them do the vocational training. Now, I was told that, of course, that you don't have an arts faculty. Now, in my mind, a proper university needs an arts faculty also. That is a university, right? A university needs an arts faculty. But the problem in our country with arts is that we have been very traditional in our thinking about arts faculties, right? But you know that in most of the best universities, even in medical universities in the US, the first 4 years they have to do liberal arts before they become doctors, right? So there is a role for for arts, but that has to be properly delivered. It's not to make arts into BSc courses and start teaching art students also IT. I don't think that that's what an arts faculty should be doing, right? Arts faculty should be doing what an arts faculty is supposed to do: languages, philosophy, all of these, history, sociology, all of these are also required in a university, right? So I think we need, now I know we have a problem in our country. We always say we are producing too many arts graduates and arts graduates are unemployed, right? But then look at the school system. I stopped for breakfast, Deputy Minister. The young daughter there is just starting her A levels. Now she wants to do logic for her A levels. There is no school in the Vaunia district offering logic A level. Now she's a Sinhala medium student. She cannot do logic, right? Now I'm sure there's a similar situation in Tamil medium schools also. So A level art subjects that are available are Sinhala or Tamil, Buddhist civilization, right? Maybe history, that's it, right? So things like geography, political science, logic, these subjects are not available to a vast number of our students. So therefore, they come into the university for very limited subjects also. They don't, let's not even start talking about the lack of science and maths teachers, right? So that creates a problem. It's not that science, science and maths are more important than arts. It's because we are not teaching those in a proper way even in the school system, which is causing this problem in higher education also, right? So we think the changes have to start at the school level. This will have a ripple effect on our university system. If we start teaching science and maths properly in our schools, there will be more students coming for STEM subjects in the university systems. And then universities can focus on what universities are supposed to be doing, right? And have a balanced university where the arts, science, technology, all of this coexist. Anyway, the world is going in an interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary mode. We can't be stuck in these old models, right? So this is what I'm appealing. You are a young university. Your, in a way, tradition is good, but tradition can also be a burden. It makes you do things in set ways. You are a new university. You are a young university. You have the ability and the space to think differently, right? You have all that freedom. You don't have the burden of tradition. Like University of Jaffna will take a long time to change because tradition is there, heavy, Peradeniya, Colombo, very difficult to change. Vaunia, you can change because you can set the new tone. You can be a new university. You can be innovative in what you offer and how you plan. You don't have to follow that same old path. And that is what I'm appealing to you to do. To not follow the established traditional path, break out of that mold. You will have our support to do that. And also, a university is for faculty, are an important part of it. Students are very important. If students don't have proper facilities, if they don't have space to sleep, have a decent meal, wash their clothes, dry their clothes, what kind of message are we giving our young people, right? Can we blame them for being angry? Can we blame them for, the resentment they have towards us if we don't think about their well-being, right? And with the younger generation, increasingly mental health issues are becoming a real problem, right? A real problem. It's not only ragging, violence on campus, harassment is becoming a big issue. And it's not just students, between students, but unfortunately even faculty students, within faculty, we know harassment, bullying occurs. we need to stop this. We need to make our universities safe places where everybody can thrive and everybody feels protected. So I would really like us all to take that approach where we make these universities places where we nurture each other and not harass each other. Right? So ශිෂ්‍යයන්ට මම කියන්නේ රැගින් වලට කිසිම සමාවක් අපේ ආණ්ඩුවෙන් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරි zero tolerance. ප්‍රචණ්ඩත්වයටත් නැහැ. මම කියන්නේ විරෝධතා දක්වන්න එපා කියන එක නෙවෙයි. ඒක දේශපාලනිකව ඕගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන අයිතීන් සියල්ලම රකින්න. නමුත් ප්‍රචණ්ඩත්වයට රැගින් වලට නම් කිසිම සමාවක් අපි දෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඉතින් ඒ එකඟතාවයක මම හිතන්නේ අපිට ඉස්සරහට යන්න ගොඩක් අවස්ථා හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ දේශපාලනව ක්‍රියාකාරී වෙන්න එපා කියන එක නන් නෙවෙයි. ප්‍රොටෙස්ට් කරන්න ඕන තරම් අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඒවා අපි නවත්තන්න යන්නේ. හරි? නමුත් තමන්ගේ බලය පාවිච්චි කළ තව මොකද සීනියර් කෙනෙක් කියලා ජූනියර් කෙනෙක්ට වද දෙන එක හෝ පිරිමි එක්කෙනෙක් කියලා ගැහැණු දරුවන්ට පාත් දාන එක හෝ ප්‍රචණ්ඩත්වය දක්වන එක ඒවට නම් නීති තියෙනවා නීතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න කියලා මම වයිස් චාන්සලර්ටම කියනවා. right? හැබැයි ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඉගෙනුම් පරිසරය දියුණු කරන්න අපි ඒක අපිට ප්‍රයොරිටි එකක්. ඒක අපේ ප්‍රමුඛතාවයක්. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ජීවිතය ගොඩනගන්න අවශ්‍ය මොනවද? ඒවට අපි ප්‍රමුඛතාවය දෙනවා. හරි? So that is the same for our faculty also. This is what I want to appeal to you. I think we need to build a different kind of culture in our universities where we support each other and we build each other up rather than, tear each other down. So thank you again for this opportunity. I really hope that the Vaunia University as a young university will set the tone. You can move ahead and do things differently and not become just another university. So thank you so much.